Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cardboard Box Theory. This is the first video we're doing here.
It's also the first 45th episode.
Yeah, first 45th episode. First 45th episode. Doing video. It feels good. How did it feel with the first video, Michael?
It went pretty well. I enjoyed it. Wasn't too bad.
No, I'm excited to fuck around
well.
with this and dress up stupid and do stupid stuff, bring people on. And
Yeah, I'm gonna literally guarantee you dressing up as T-Rex for one of these.
Yeah.
Full on T-Rex.
Full on. Full suit, everything. It's going to be funny.
But yeah, delving into the podcast, started off with some little bit of Robert Kraft. Eventually delved into some weird black snow and then some really odd cases of drug trafficking.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a really
Girl Scout
really,
cookies.
Yeah, it was
Girl
a really
Scout cookies.
Yeah. Not drugs in Girl Scout cookies,
Yeah.
though.
Girl Scouts were not selling drugs. Girl Scouts, you'll have to find out. Listen to it and find out what happened to this man, Mr. M. That's his name, Mr. M.
We
right?
said his name by accident.
You have to listen to find out what his name is, but I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
But it's all right.
So, you got anything else to add to the intro, Michael?
Just kick back, relax, and enjoy some video about shitty old Robert Kraft.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good night. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cardboard Box Theory. This is episode number 45. Got my co-host with me as always.
Robert Kraft.
How's it going, Robert Kraft?
It's going great, you know.
Not guilty, huh?
Yeah,
Not
definitely
guilty.
not. Definitely
not
not
guilty?
paying for sex. I'm a handsome 76-year-old man.
Did you see that you rolled up to the Super Bowl with a thin, cute-looking Asian woman that other ports?
Yeah, I'm shocked. You know, she's my girlfriend.
Yeah.
You know, 76-year-old man can totally get a 26-year-old.
What's up with the evidence of the girls living at the day spa, though, that people are hearing about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some video evidence. Don't get me wrong. A man's gotten a hand job
Hey,
before.
man, I can't blame him.
On video.
I can't blame him.
You know, that's just how life is, you know. Sometimes you get caught soliciting prostitutes. Sometimes you don't, you know.
Yeah, dude, that's how you got to do it. You got to, I mean, like, what do you think of the percentages of dudes that have went into those places and got, like, so all the dudes in the United States that are eligible, I never have, and I'm being completely honest.
Yeah.
I would tell you if I did.
Yeah. Definitely.
How many of, what percentage would you estimate?
Probably, I give it around a 5% chance.
5% chance.
Maybe 10. I think it really depends how close you probably live to a city.
Yeah, city. Or
Particularly Las Vegas.
Remember there was one near us for a while, right down the street from Ozzy's? That was
really?
I think it was like 7 years ago, which if you don't know what Ozzy's is
It's a little fun place center for
Yeah.
kids, you know?
sports fun for people.
Nice time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ozzy. Sponsor us.
Yeah. Sponsor us, Ozzy's. It'd be really fun. It'd be enjoyable. We would like it. But,
Yeah.
so I guess we should go to the elephant in the room. Not really the elephant in the room, but.
More like the drugs in the room, huh? No, there are not drugs in the room, but in North Korea, there's meth-like cigarettes.
A lot of meth-like cigarettes. How do you feel about meth-like cigarettes, Michael?
So, like, what we're talking about was an article, I think it was from the Business Insider. Shout out to the Business Insider.
Shout out.
It basically went on to detail how there is a lot of North Korean drug lords, particularly with crystal meth, and they're basically using crystal meth as casually as cigarettes.
How? Don't you have to, like, freebase methamphetamines?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
You have to freebase methane. Let's look a little deeper into this, Michael. I'm very interested in this topic we got going on.
You were. Is it a surprise from North Korea? That's the question.
No, it's honestly for me a little bit. I'm gonna say a little bit. It was a little bit of a surprise for me that North Koreans were smoking methamphetamines. Because like if you think of all the places in the entire world, I would be like hooked on drugs. I'm not seeing North Korea being hooked on drugs.
Yeah, and like even that, apparently they were also given out as a gift during like their new lunar year.
Oh wow.
So hey Johnny.
North Korea using meth.
Yeah, Santa, Santa came in. He forgot all the toys, but he has a big old bag of meth for everyone. So everyone get the new year started with some good old meth.
Kim Jong-un Breaking Bad. Dude, just picture that for a minute. Picture Kim Jong-un as Breaking Bad.
Honestly, with all these fucking Netflix series, I wouldn't be too surprised.
North Koreans, was there only one article? No, New York Times made one February 12th. Crystal meth is North Korea's trendiest. Well, you know why they got to use fucking meth, bro.
Yeah.
All they do is work.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, I'd use crystal meth too if I lived in North Korea.
All for their great leader, Jim Kong.
Jim Kong.
Jim Kong.
We just made it Americanized. So,
yeah.
Crystal meth is North Korea's trendiest lunar New Year's gift. Hell of a gift, let me say. Hell of a gift.
Expensive, isn't it?
Yeah,
I would
dude.
assume drugs aren't cheap in North Korea.
I mean, how
would you?
Are people making drugs in North Korea, you think?
I mean, definitely not with Google.
Definitely not with Google.
Definitely not with Google.
Could you imagine trying to make drugs in a country where your leader's a dictatorship and he's knowingly killed like his brothers?
He's probably honestly in on it. Like, I wouldn't be that shocked that North Korean government is on it because wasn't certain types of like methamphetamine or what was the drug Nazis used in World War II?
Yeah, Nazis used methamphetamines. I think they used opioids too.
Yeah, I think it was mostly opiates.
Which they do that because it's like if you have drugs in your system, you're more bound to do some dumb shit. Or like it takes away, especially meth, dude. Like,
yeah, I can only imagine what a whole country of North Koreans on meth would look like during a war situation.
I can't either. I can't imagine people going to war for. I mean,
at this point, you wouldn't even really need to drop a nuclear bomb on it. Maybe just like a spray of light rocks will damage them and like come raining down like hail almost.
I wonder how over time this has resulted in a culture where people are willing to take risks to make money. Officially, state permission doesn't mean it. Yeah, obviously meth is illegal in North Korea. It's kind of obvious.
Meth, I would hope so, is illegal everywhere in the world.
Let's look.
It's something that you would think is a no-brainer, but you might be surprised.
Is meth legal everywhere?
Well, I know the Joe Rogan podcast and with Alex Jones touched on that. How do you feel about Alex Jones going on the podcast?
I feel kind of good. I feel like it was a good podcast. It was very enjoyable. I don't like Alex Jones, but fuck. I still can't believe he got deplatformed from everything. That's pretty crazy.
It's honestly, you'd never really seen it before, and it's crazy how like all these like social media sites sort of like banded together almost.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're living in a pretty left world nowadays, but
yeah, definitely
can't really do anything about that really right now.
You can't really express a right-wing opinion without getting shitted on now.
Dude,
but some of them are really stupid.
Bro, if you write a right-wing opinion on Facebook, dude, your life's over. Like, your life is literally over.
Some of them are ignorant, though. I don't mind right-wingers, but I do mind right-wingers that ignore facts. Like, such as, like, climate change, and they're just like, oh, that's an opinion. I'm like...
No, climate change is not a fucking opinion. Speaking of climate change...
Oh, yeah. Talking about some black snow here. Ugh. So...
What caused that?
So, basically, I'm pretty sure... it was from Serbia. Basically, a coal industry in Serbia basically exploded. So, in Moscow, basically... exploded and basically made this toxic black snow come from the ground. So the color of my jacket here, that's what the snow looked like. So not something you really want to play in, but not only that, but if you got it on your skin or anything like that, it was literally toxic for your body. And some people, like, I'm pretty sure died from it. You had the official story straight from France 24.
France 24, holler at France 24. Check them out, maybe. Don't know what else they're posting.
Maybe chill on the Muslim cartoons.
Oh, was that the?
That happened a little while ago. That was. We won't talk about that.
We'll leave that. I don't even want to bring up his name in this fucking podcast.
Look it up.
Look it up. Wake up, everybody.
But anyways, black snow falling in Serbia due to air loaded with coal dust prompted the regional governor on Tuesday to temporarily close a coal processing plant he accused of killing residents. Snow laced with coal dust this month, so coal dust laced with snow, coated 3 towns in the industrial Kerm-Ervyo region, more than 3,000 kilometers east of Moscow.
Dude, think about how much coal they're producing to change the atmosphere, basically.
It's crazy, and I really don't get how people think something that could potentially cause toxic snow would not be in any way harmful for our environment. It just doesn't really make sense.
Here, I want to look at black snow. How often do you think this happens?
I would hope so, not too often.
Hopefully this is one of the first ones we had.
Hopefully one of the first and last, but sadly it probably happens more commonly than it should.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Yeah, because you can maybe add the pictures in later, but some of the pictures of this are just incredible. It's literally just pitch black snow out there.
Yeah, I'll throw a picture in there for you guys to see. Eventually what we're going to be doing soon. This is our first video, obviously.
Yeah, first one. Shout out to episode number 45.
Yeah, 45. And on YouTube, it's going to be 45 and up. And eventually, maybe I'll do it. But
yeah, unless you guys want some blank audios, I don't know.
Maybe if we get going. And
but in that case, just get Spotify.
Yeah, get Spotify.
It's really
iTunes,
worth the 12 something.
SoundCloud. Dude, if you don't have fucking Spotify right now, if you're not paying for Spotify Premium, what are you doing, dude?
It's worth it if you're a fan of music, and we're not even sponsored by Spotify.
No, dude,
so we're just dick riding right now.
If we were sponsored by Spotify, bro, we'd be fucking. This would be a studio. This would be like a fucking. But no, what was I even getting at?
How
I'm gonna add. I'm going to record my screen throughout the entire podcast, and when we talk about things, I'm going to cut it out and put it in.
Yeah, sort of like a second sidebar for you guys.
Exactly.
Look forward to it. But anyways, a personal account of that snow story, last thing we'll talk about, but our children aren't going outside to play at all, shockingly, one of the residents said. And apparently the laboratory test done on the snow was double the safe limits of coal intake.
So what would you do if you walked outside?
I would not go outside. That would be it for the day. So,
dude, that's probably the most depressing scene in the entire world, bro. Walking outside and seeing black snow, dude.
See, I'm conflicted because I like the color black. Yeah. People know me. I like the color black. If I saw some black snow, I'd be like, heh, that's pretty cool. But climate change me,
Yeah. You gotta think about it a little and see what it's actually happening. But
you kind of take the good and the bad, kind of with giving Girl Scouts $600.
Yes, this is an article I would like to bring up and discuss with everybody because I find this to be funny, not in a good way, because this guy is
really weird fucking article.
Yeah, very weird article. So what happened was this dude, there were 2 Girl Scouts.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about Girl Scouts then, because. Yeah.
But shout out to the shortbread cookie. Shout it. If you don't like the shortbread cookie, go fuck yourself. If you only like the thin mint cookie, go fuck yourself.
I don't fuck with the thin mint. I'm not a fan of the thin mint.
Are you a fan of mint and chocolate together? You see, I'm torn. Someone close to my life, I'm not going to mention her name, but she's a really big avid fan of mint. And
dude, ever since I smoked menthol cigarettes, I have like a fond hatred for fucking mint now. Somebody's like, I got mint gum for you. I'm like, cool, I don't want it.
That's honestly a problem nowadays in our area. It's just like, can I get that menthol cigarette?
Dude, menthol cigarettes are fucking disgusting. If you smoke Newports, stop.
What do you think, you're Tupac back in the 90s, thinking about something deep and hood back in the fucking Atlantic Ocean? Huh? Yeah, what do you think you're doing, huh?
Good. Back to Girl Scouts here.
Yeah, got a little bit off
went
top.
viral for buying $540 of Girl Scout cookies, arrested in DEA drug bust.
Not good.
No.
Not good.
A man who praised for buying $540 in cookies so 2 Girl Scouts could escape the cold has been arrested on federal drug charges.
I wonder if that actually led up to his arrest.
Probably. Let me read deeper in the article. It is. I'm not going to say his name because I kind of feel bad for this guy. This guy's out here giving away drug money to fucking girls to buy their Girl Scout cookies, and he gets fucking arrested for it. Dude, okay, let me finish reading this. Mr. M went viral over the weekend. If you want to know his name, just look it up. I don't want to say it because I feel rude. Mr. M went viral over the weekend after he spent $540 to buy Girl Scout cookies from 2 girls so they didn't have to stand outside a grocery store in Greenville, South Carolina. A picture of Mr. M posing with 2 girls was posted on Facebook by the 2 girls cookies manager and shared thousands of times. The story even
the manager got in there and this is a nice guy.
Exactly. The dude definitely does not do drugs. Like if he does, probably just smokes pot. He looks great. Looks like an awesome human being.
Healthy human being.
Yeah. But Tuesday morning, authorities arrested McGowan. Oh shit. All right.
I didn't say his first name though. Dropped it.
McGowan.
We might be able to bleep it, but if not, just plug your ears a little bit for that last part.
On several charges, including conspiracy to manufacture and distribute heroin, cocaine, and fentanyl. Oh, damn. The 21-page indictment also says McGowan and 10 other conspired to import the drugs from Mexico and the United States. Authorities said they were found with more than $1 million in cash.
Ooh. So I think the real question here, are the Girl Scouts involved?
Hold on.
Did they traffic drugs for him?
They could have.
Or were they narcs? So
I mean,
could really go either way here.
This is saying the DA officially said the viral photo from this weekend had nothing to do with the agency's federal drug charges stemming from a grand jury and began in 2018.
So he was fucked no matter what.
The Girl Scouts said it's saddened to learn of the unfortunate turn of events in South Carolina.
Why?
I want to hear what they have to say about this. This is probably like, oh, we can't believe we took a picture with a drug dealer and blah, blah, blah.
But he bought all our cookies and we'll still take his money.
Newsflash, Girl Scout cookies. A lot of drug dealers are buying your cookies.
Yeah. Anyways.
We want to assure the public that all the girls are currently safe. That all proper safety protocols were followed during the sale, and that at no time are any of the girls or volunteers threatened.
I wouldn't hate on the guy then.
I'm not hating on the guy.
See, I go by a personal view of I judge people based on what they do to me, and.
Hey man, if that dude had $1 million sitting in his fucking house, he was probably a good drug dealer. Let's be honest. I mean, seemed like he was
professional.
Yeah, he didn't fuck around. He knew what he was doing. I'm not saying he was going to be selling fentanyl or heroin, but hey, you got to make a living. You got to make a living sometimes. And if that's illegal, I'm not saying do it. Don't do it. Just kidding. But hey, it happens. Let's be real with ourselves for a second.
Yeah, everyone's a human.
Yeah, exactly, dude. We got this whole fucking.
Hate when people talk about stuff like.
If this was weed, I would be like, all right.
Yeah,
this dude's fine. Like he's probably great. He probably still is a great guy. I don't know him, but
I guess we'll see in court.
Yeah, we'll see. No, innocent until found guilty, says no one in the United States of America anymore.
Well, talking about being sort of morally questionable, I guess it's morally good on this one. But so. About a week ago. Shout out Bobby Smurda. Yeah, we just smurdered your name, bitch.
Oh my god.
Back on to Food Basics. It's a grocery store that was closed for what they called Family Day. Not quite sure what the fuck that is, but anyways, they were closed for Family Day, but they forgot to lock their doors.
Oh my god.
And only one person went into the store. One person, and I believe he bought I think it was 2 onions. Let's see. It was 2 tomatoes. It was 2 tomatoes, and he put $5 on the counter and left.
So like looking around like, what the fuck? Nobody's even here today. And he's like, whatever. I'm just gonna.
Just imagine him just patiently waiting.
Hey, he gave more money too. I mean, those 2 tomatoes, unless it was a fucking Whole Foods, I doubt they were.
Yeah, unless
$2.50
unless those were some Barry Bonds tomatoes.
Yeah, that'd help you get a little,
juice in there.
Yeah, some good juice. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Would you do that? Would you go into a grocery store if you really needed something? No, fuck it. Say you just go to the grocery store. You needed to buy a few things. You roll up. They're closed for Family Day. You don't know. You kind of just the door's open.
Yeah.
I would do it.
See, it depends what it is. It really depends what it is. And if I really feel like paying extra money for it, because you got to leave some extra money.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, here's a scenario for you. Okay, say it's Family Day. All right. You go.
Good old Family Day.
You had a night with a girl the night before. All right. Something happened.
Uh-oh.
You need a Plan B pill.
Uh-oh.
You roll up. This place is open. Not open though. It's open, but it's not open.
The doors are physically open.
Yeah. So would you run in there and grab that and run back out?
I mean, you have to. I mean, are you really gonna account for like maybe some petty shoplifting that you probably won't even get charged for?
It's not shoplifting though. You put the money down.
Yeah.
Did that guy get fucking charged for shoplifting?
I did not think he did.
He better not have fucking.
I think it's also because it was like a small town thing. Something tells me if it was just like. Something tells me if the guy wasn't a certain skin tone, it would have went a little bit different.
That's dude. If Walmart left their doors open by accident or they close, which Walmart doesn't close, so
yeah. The store that never sleeps.
Literally. Dude, they would literally fucking probably like if that happened and they were like cops see somebody's in the store at fucking Walmart after the doors are still open, bro, SWAT team would probably roll up.
Yeah.
Walmart probably calls SWAT on this motherfucker.
Yeah, Walmart has some high grade fucking like.
Dude, Walmart's got some high grade technology checking them receipts on the way out, dude.
Yeah.
They're getting real with that shit now. They're not playing around anymore.
Give me the fucking receipt.
Dude, if I've seen people like just get like oh man, my brother said the one time when he was in Paradise, California, when that whole thing happened, he said he went in there, he bought 2 things, but he threw his receipt out after self-checkout, and then the guy was like, "I have your receipt," and he's like, "I don't have it, I threw it out," and the guy's like, and then like kept fucking with him, and like basically was trying to say my brother stole it. Which, dude, they have cameras standing at self-checkout, like directly in your fucking face.
They literally show you that.
Yeah,
like,
you're being recorded.
it's like almost like this at this point.
Why don't you just go check the fucking cameras real quick and see what's going on?
Be like me, just like casually taking a drink.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Dude, I don't know. How do you feel about Walmart? You know what Walmart did when that Paradise thing happened?
Well, what'd they do?
There were people there, like, staying there because their houses burnt down in a fucking wildfire.
Yeah.
They're, like, camping out at Walmart. Walmart tried to kick them out of the parking lot because it was Black Friday was coming up.
What great people. That shows how Walmart individually cares about everyone.
That just shows the corporation fucking Walmart is, bro.
I won't go into too much detail because you know how much I love ragging on corporations, but basically, Walmart, what they'll do commonly is they'll go into places and they'll lower their price to a point where other local companies can't really compete with them at all. And then once the local companies around them go out of business, what they'll do is they'll raise the prices again. So just making an internal
Dude, you should
pot
see
of profit.
how cheap shit is at fucking Walmart St. Clair. I swear to God.
Really?
To God, dude. Yeah. Everything's like $1, I feel like. It's ridiculous.
The dollar bin Walmart.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking crazy, bro.
But talking about some high level security, this man we're talking about went from best protector in the league at cornerback to FBI agent.
How you feel about that?
Talking about Charles Tillman.
Snooze.
I love me some Charles Tillman.
Same, dude. Charles Tillman's a fucking legend.
Now, for those who didn't watch Charles Tillman play a little bit, that dude was great at ripping the football out.
Probably one of the best fumble forcers to
Yeah.
ever step foot in a fucking field.
Dude was
honestly.
crazy.
He was so good.
I wish that Chicago team with Hester would have won.
Dude, I wish fucking Hester would have won a Super Bowl, period.
That
Didn't he
kicker.
return a kick return in the fucking
Yeah,
Super Bowl?
one of the first plays against the Colts. Should have won that game, but Rex Grossman was their quarterback, and that's what happens when you have Rex Grossman as your quarterback.
You don't want Rex Grossman as your quarterback ever in your life.
No, it's kind of sickening almost.
I kind of want to go back to this Kraft story real quick.
We wrapped it back up with football, so we'll switch back to my private persona, Robert.
We're gonna go back to Robert Kraft here. I want to see what they're saying. Oh, Robert, you're 77. You're not 76, by the way.
Ooh.
That's that Alzheimer's kicking in, bro.
Yeah, all the hand jobs I got recently.
Okay.
I mean, I don't remember any of that Alzheimer's.
Oh my God. Authorities say Kraft visited a Florida massage parlor for sex acts on the dude. It honestly just amazed. Like the day this happened, I was sitting watching TV, and it was like ABC News or some shit. And dude, it ends.
Never good when you see a sports story on ABC
No,
News.
dude, I think it was before ABC News. It was like the preview for ABC News, and it was like, on next, our half-an-hour segment on Robert Kraft and his sexual conduct. I'm like, dude, this is really like must be a real slow news day if this is what we're talking about. Like, I don't know. Let's read on and see if he's involved in any sex trafficking.
Apparently, he's facing up to like a year, and they have 100% video.
You motherfucker think he's really going to prison? Like, oh, they have the video.
Nah, yeah,
they have like the video of him
Yeah.
getting the dirty. Yep, everything.
all that. Yep.
Okay.
But basically, what what I think is going to happen is he'll go to prison, but it will be one of those really nice fucking luxury prisons.
Dude, I don't see him going.
One of the prisons that don't even really look like a prison and have a tennis court in the back. One of those prison.
What is it? Dude, you get in more trouble for fucking having a prostitute than raping somebody. Yeah. Isn't that ridiculous?
It's crazy. Or if we're just comparing about NFL standards, I mean, if you take a look at what Robert Kraft has done now on just the whole Patriots organization under him, I guess we'll go through it. The sex trafficking. Also on top of that, Brady's deflated balls. Yeah. And we're not talking about when he kisses his kids. All right, not talking about that.
Do you think Kraft had something to do with the deflated kid?
No, I don't think he necessarily had something to do with it. I think he's the owner of the team, so he needs to take responsibility. Yeah. But not to mention the Spygate, the Aaron Hernandez.
Spygate was fucked up.
So, if we're looking at this as a whole and we're looking at what he did, comparatively speaking to what Colin Kaepernick did.
Yeah, that was a tweet somebody put out. It was it did two other equations. Oh, it did Kareem Hunt, and then it did that. No, it didn't do Kareem Hunt. It's Kareem Hunt.
Who did he sign with, Cleveland?
Yeah, Cleveland. But they did that. They were like, Robert Kraft does all this shit, and Colin Kaepernick can't find a fucking team.
Yeah, it's crazy. And the max fine Robert Kraft can face is $500,000 from the NFL. Just from the NFL. I'm not talking about the courts.
Well, you know what he'll get if convicted, Kraft could face 1 year in jail, a $5,000 fine. Oh. No one hurt him too much. He only owns the fucking Patriots. He could literally make that money
out and get probation for 2 months.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He's not gonna get shit. He's just gonna do a fucking deal probably. Hey, I'll throw you guys some money. Maybe get you some of those girls that were in that room if you want.
That's just how having money in it goes, and that's why I really think this country is moving to be more of a democratic oligarchy. Rather than just a democratic republic, because money directly, we talked about it many times. I know at least early on in the podcast, not so much lately, but money directly influences politics. Yeah. And especially here in America, where you kind of see campaign donors such as Trump, Hillary receiving multi-million-dollar donations through things like super PACs, which allow businesses basically to donate money like normal humans. It's kind of sickening, and it makes it not feel like an organic democracy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
No, dude, I feel you. It's weird. What do you think Kraft gets in the end?
Kraft, I think at the end, I'm gonna stick with my 2 months probation, and he's gonna keep the fine.
He's gonna keep the fine.
Yeah,
maybe get house arrest.
The thing is, $6.6 billion can hold that fine, $5,000 fine.
Did you hear what Trump said about it?
What? I can only imagine.
It was
probably denounced it.
No, it was some. It makes me laugh because he had the whole thing with Stormy Daniels, and he's coming out and talking about this. It's dude, just shut the fuck up.
He wasn't
no one
morally
did not
right.
talk, dude. No one did not speak at all.
Yeah, some things you really don't need to comment on as a president.
No, you don't. Donald Trump, where is it?
Oh, look at Robert Kraft's smiling face in that picture. I guarantee he does not have the same smile on right now.
He is not happy at all. Very surprised. That's what he said. He was very surprised.
Man of few words.
Yeah, few words. He didn't want to get involved with it. He was like, fuck it, I don't really want to get involved with this. I was just involved with this a couple fucking months ago.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even really want to say anything that would be too hypocritical right now.
Exactly, because then people just pull it out of the fucking news and they just say shit about it. We're on the football topic. What else did I have to talk about? Football.
Well, shout out to the Raiders for staying in Oakland. Talk about it for a couple seconds, but they renewed their contract for 2019. Have an option to stay in Oakland for 2020 now.
Do you think they're gonna stay?
I don't know.
I think they could stay.
I'm not sure. It really depends. I doubt it, but
I mean, Vegas would be nice, but fuck, dude. And Las Vegas hockey team just won fucking.
I think they're still going to Vegas. It's just for the temporary. It's the temporary stadium that they're there for the next 2 years, maybe. This year, 100%. Next year, maybe. So
yeah.
Shout out to my Raiders.
Shout out Raiders. I'm trying to find this article. Oh, we got another. Demaryius Thomas
Ooh.
was just arrested.
Yeah, we'll throw Demaryius Thomas under the bus while we're throwing Robert Kraft under the bus too. I mean, wasn't it something of like road rage aggression?
Yeah, vehicular assault charge. Police say Thomas was taken into custody Wednesday after turning himself in. He also is being held on allegations of reckless driving and not having proof of insurance.
Yeah.
Thomas.
All right, hold on. You make how many dollars in the NFL and you can't afford proof of insurance?
He probably was just like, I don't fucking need insurance. I'm fucking Demaryius Thomas. That's what I'd be like too, probably. Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah.
That's what all rich people do, dude. Oh, yeah. Remember how I said, we talk about Lil Pump doing a commencement speech?
No, I don't think we did.
All right, let's talk about that real quick. So that was false. Obviously, he's not doing a commencement speech at Harvard.
Yeah. Look up your goddamn articles, people.
And how would you have felt if Lil Pump did a commencement speech?
I would feel degraded as a human.
You know what I would do? I would literally lose all credit for Harvard being one of the best schools in the country.
I don't even know why. That's just baffling that people would even believe that was a thing.
What would he even say? Like, what do you think Lil Pump would say if he was at the...
Congratulations on doing drugs for the past 4 years.
Dude, I doubt people at Harvard probably don't even do fucking drugs. Harvard's in a shit right now, too, with the whole... They got caught keeping Asians out of their school.
Oh, that's good.
Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't, but it doesn't come as much as surprise.
I think they raised the SAT score for Asians. Like, is Asians the correct term? It don't have to be like correct.
Yeah.
Correct term. Like,
yeah, Asians. We're just generalizing the continent of Asia.
Yeah. Well, they like made because Asians are so goddamn smart, and we're like, if like.
Americans are so mediocrely smart.
Yeah, like that's all. I mean, that's not all they do, but they have a super hard.
No, it's just people need to stop ignoring facts, and the fact of the matter is that it's the Chinese, not only just the Chinese, but most Asia schooling systems are a lot better by the United States. And honestly, I don't think it's too hard to be better than the United States education system.
We don't do shit, dude. We don't do shit at school. We don't do anything at school.
It's a goddamn shame, man. It's a goddamn shame.
School's a fucking joke, bro. Like, I look back at high school the other night and I was like, dude, think about what I learned. It's like, obviously I learned the main things were like English, because I can speak all right.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. School's useful for like the first couple, like maybe like into 9th or 10th grade.
It just gets repetitive.
Yeah.
It just gets repetitive after a while. That's all that happens with it. It just gets repetitive right away.
For most things, you don't need to know calculus too.
And dude, it's not even like, it's like, a lot of people, like Mr. Buggy said it the one time. He's like, when I was in school, all I would do was learn everything right before class and then take the test and then know nothing about it after. Like, that's all I did in high school. I would just memorize shit and then it would
It's the same thing I did. It's the exact same thing I did.
Yeah.
I would literally go from class to class doing work for the past class because I found it more useful in my time just not to pay attention during the class.
You didn't really have to. Like, you didn't have to pay attention at all.
No.
At all.
Some teachers, not going to say which one, develop patterns. I'm also going to say, a lot
of teachers, dude.
I know someone that might have, not me, I swear it wasn't me, but I may have known someone that may have took a teacher's answer book and maybe got some pictures of it. And
dude, I can say this. My sister had, I don't know how, I think she let the teacher let her use her answer book the one time. Jamie still has it. I don't know.
That's an expensive book.
I don't know if she used it throughout the entire time, but
I think it was a science book too. I remember the book.
What does the teacher's name start?
I'm not gonna say the teacher's names, but horses.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's obvious.
Horses.
Yeah, if you went to high school with us, you'll know exactly.
Shout out to the people listening in Hamburg, but if you're not from Hamburg, just imagine a really fucking crazy lady.
Yeah, real crazy, fucking crazy.
I was one time JFK for a mock election, and
that was a good time. That was a real good time.
Yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed that, but I also didn't like her jokingly telling me I was gonna cheat on my wife.
I mean,
even if I am JFK.
JFK was a fucking savage, bro. JFK loved him.
He didn't give no fucks.
Loved him some Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe is that her name? Yeah. Marilyn Monroe got passed around like a goddamn baton in the fucking White House, dude.
Just with the Kennedys, too. He's like, Robert! Not only that, on the other hand of the baton, it was also a death certificate that he handed to him,
Yeah, they definitely killed her. Marilyn Monroe was killed by the White House. Yeah. Then Marilyn Monroe was killed by the CIA.
Yeah.
Dude, listen to one podcast with Alex Jones and it's fucking just full conspiracy theories.
Yeah. I swear to God, Alex Jones does something when you listen to him to just make you not trust government.
Yeah, dude, exactly. No, exactly. Listen to that whole thing. I'm like, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't believe 90%, probably 95% of the shit he said, but it's like, dude, there's something. There's got like, I don't know,
See,
dude.
because he'll always start it off extreme. He'll give you his craziest thought right off the bat. Right
Dude, that's
away.
all I did in the podcast. It was like, just like 30 like fucking crazy topics all at once, dude. And you're like,
He'll be like, I just don't think the Sandy Shook, whatever the fuck it was.
Sandy Hook.
Yeah. Oh, I can't say whatever it was. I'm sorry.
R.I.P. Sandy Hook.
Yeah. Seriously. It is a real shooting.
Genuine.
So,
Yeah. Genuine.
Yeah, I'm not saying believe that. Alex Jones is a piece of shit for that. But anyways, he basically rattles off a topic. Basically says frogs are fucking each other for the advancement of our government. Everyone's lizards. And then he proceeds to give you a detailed breakdown of how there might be a possible connection. And then after a while listening to him for 3 hours, you're like, you know what? There may be some lizards in this government.
Dude, he does fucking all day long, bro. Like, he's on radio all day long.
That's crazy.
That's why
he's scared of losing his probably livelihood right now.
Dude, did you hear about, remember Cohen? Michael Cohen? Is that his name? Michael Cohen?
Yeah.
Okay, number one, we're going to start off with, I don't understand what's going on. Apparently there's another investigation going to be opening up on Trump.
There's so much going on, so many moving pieces of this. It's really hard to like still follow this.
I was watching I was watching his trial thing and I was just like, dude, I have absolutely no fucking clue what they're talking about. And then apparently Representative Mark Meadows, who was like super hard on him, he was the one that interviewed him, or like there's a bunch of people that each like a few congressmen had like 5 minutes or whatever the fuck were there.
Yeah, like question him.
Yeah, and Representative Mark Meadows made comments Representative Mark Meadows made in 2012 then President Obama should be sent back to Kenya or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What did he say? Are resurfacing this week following a tense conversation over race at a public house hearing Wednesday.
I really don't. The problems with Republicans and race that they're facing right now is they're acting like it's a non-existent problem.
Yeah, race
when it's pretty fucking clearly an existent problem.
Like, dude, you can't make a race joke when you're a representative of a state.
Yeah,
like you
can't really make a race joke at all. But like, it's just when you're representing people, and especially like that to that such a high level, there's no room for error like that.
Exactly, you can't fucking do that. That's, I mean you
expect that from the everyday Joe Schmo shitty person, but
yeah, I mean racist no, I'm not even gonna say it. People are just fucked up. Racist jokes are fucked up.
Yeah.
Racist jokes from people that actually mean them, that say they're joking. You know what I mean? Like people that are like, I'm not even gonna say a racist joke, but you get the point. People that say racist jokes that actually mean them. Like, I'm not racist, I'm just kidding. It's like, no, you're fucking racist. Like, cut the shit. You're fucking racist. We all know you're a racist here. Yeah. I'm just kidding, bro. I fucking love everybody. No, you don't.
It's one thing to poke fun at a friend. It's another thing to just be blatantly full.
Yeah. Like, blatantly racist people are the most disturbing people to me, dude.
It's like, whoa.
I hate
it. Just any kind of racism. It's just like, whoa.
I work in the skook sometimes, and I fucking meet racist people very often, and people like make racist jokes to me, and I'm just like, it's the most awkward moment of my life.
You know what this
Not even awkward.
Like, I'm just kind of like, anytime someone does it to me, I'm just kind of like, I just kind of stare at them and just make them feel awkward.
I give them like a kind of like if it's not a person I really know, I kind of give them like a fake laugh, like, but if like somebody I know, I just look at them, I'm like, dude, it's not funny.
You're making this awkward for me because I think you're a bad person.
I think you're racist, and you're making it worse by showing me you're racist. Like, oh my God, dude.
So, I mean, the First Amendment was there for freedom of speech, but damn, how have we abused it?
Yeah. So, dude, in this country, we abuse it fucking. Even on this podcast, we abuse freedom of speech sometimes, dude. Yeah. Not really. I mean, that's why it's freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying?
It's not like we're talking about cutting Hillary Clinton's head off or anything.
No.
None of that.
I mean.
On to the next topic.
All right, let's see what else we got going on here. I know I got a good one here.
First we'll sneak in the D Wade buzzer beater.
Yeah, let's sneak in the D Wade buzzer beater.
Let's sneak that in. That was insane. For people that didn't see it, just go see it. The dude's in his prime now, and just not in his twilight of his career, but it looks like in his fucking prime.
Yeah, dude, he looks good still. He shouldn't. I mean, he's probably gonna retire because he's old. He's not old.
Yeah, after the season, he's done. It's pretty much his farewell tour at this
Steph
point.
Curry tried to get him back and all that bullshit, but he's not coming back. Okay,
Why?
So remember last week on the podcast when we talked about that Alabama editor who urged to ride again?
Oh, yeah, I remember, yeah.
Well, he was replaced by an African-American woman.
Good.
An African-American woman is now the publisher and editor of the Alabama newspaper that recently urged the Ku Klux Klan to night ride again, the paper says. It's a good move. Good move.
Yeah, I couldn't find a more fitting and ironic replacement.
Do you think they're just doing this to make themselves look good?
Yeah, they're saving face really hard.
Trying to save the goddamn newspaper right now, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know.
All right, for this interview, we're going to be interviewing only African Americans.
They're like, dude, that guy wrote that, and they're like, God damn it. Now our newspaper's going to get fucking turned over because of this guy making, like I said, I just don't know who okayed
How did that even get, like, how does it get to the point where no one read through that newspaper beforehand? It's like, maybe this is a bad idea.
You're literally telling some of the most racist people in the world to ride, in Alabama too, like not fucking New York City, Alabama.
They're serving sweet tea instead of Coca-Cola at your McDonald's down there.
Dude, oh my God.
That's not anything. Have you ever been to a McDonald's down in the South? Sweet tea comes in your drink. So if you don't want to be poisoned by that tasteless bullshit, please say Coca-Cola.
I don't like sweet tea. I don't know. Sweet tea is always too sweet for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they gotta hump it with sugar. Like, oh my God. When I worked at McDonald's, I'm not gonna sit here and shit on a former employer, but I'm gonna a little bit. They literally, not even kidding you, had you put an entire little, like the Domino's bags, like the little pound bags.
Yeah.
They have you put an entire one into this like bin thing almost, and you pour the entire thing in there and just mix in.
Like the plastic bins you see at like.
Yeah, like these bins are probably like about that big.
Yeah.
Like that, like a nice size trash can full of
a pound of sugar, dude.
Yeah, and like you don't even hold back. Like they're just like, throw it in there. And then you don't even know what's actually in the tea bag. You just jam that in there. It's like dirty on the side. I was watching some dude work at McDonald's. These people do not deserve fucking minimum wage.
Dude, I know. I always thought that too. How do you feel about Bernie thinking about raising the minimum wage? I have very mixed feelings about it. I don't know how to feel about it at all.
I said this once, and I'll say it again. $15 is too high.
Way too high. I think it's way too high. Because if you sit back and think about it, okay, yeah, you raise the minimum wage. Cool. Thanks. That's good for us. But then what's everybody else going to do?
Yeah. What they also don't realize is that, the minimum wage is supposed to go up with the
time, like.
Yeah. But what is it?
Inflation.
Yeah, that's
like
what I was looking for. Inflation. The minimum wage should go up with the same rate almost as inflation. But the problem here is we haven't raised it in a while. So to expect to just do a really gigantic jump instead of a really small series of small jumps, I really think that will hurt our economy.
Yeah, I think it'll hurt our economy
I
too.
really think it would also lead to a lot of job cuts.
I think it would honestly destroy our economy. That's all they're gonna do. That's if you raise the minimum wage to $15 fucking an hour. That's what I make now. I don't care about
$10. If you manage your money correctly, $10 to $11 an hour is reasonable.
Yeah, like for minimum wage.
Yeah, 10. I think $10 an hour is.
What is it
even
now?
for fast
7.
food.
Most places are just like at 10 now. Like people they moved up to 10 because $7.75 is like a fucking joke.
It's $7.25 for fucking, and like that's
a joke, dude. That's literally a fucking joke they're trying to play. Like.
Some Sonics are actually closing down. I read about one of them at least on Reddit, that because I'm pretty sure Sonic overturned ownership at some point recently, or like at least like in this area they did, and they started saying that their Sonic employees are eligible to get tips.
Oh.
So they only have to pay them $4 an hour. But here's the twist. Most Sonic people don't get tips.
No, nobody. I don't fucking. Who
would tip a Sonic person? It's like tipping your local McDonald's drive-through person.
Well, you don't even. Oh, that's right. They do come out to you, unless you start coming out to me on fucking roller skates. That's like, I don't know. Like that's like if you go into a restaurant, you go up to the counter, you order your food, but you sit like at CNC Pizza, but you sit down, and you get your food. They bring out your food, but then you put your shit away yourself. Yeah. I don't tip there because I don't like. It's like I don't know. Like I don't feel like unless the server's like serving me, I'll tip you.
And like we talked about before, like tipping is not even a thing mostly anywhere else but America. It's only really extremely prominent in America.
I know. I'm a good tipper. I try to be a good tipper.
Well, we kind of have to as Americans because our corporations are so greedy that they won't even pay their workers what they should.
Exactly.
I mean,
I don't want to be that guy that's like, especially if it's like a cute girl that's serving me, dude. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, like,
I don't want to be like, she's gonna like be like, that guy's a fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, that guy's a fucking asshole. He tipped me $2. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's a good guy server, I'm not being sexist here. You know what I'm saying? So if it's great service, it's great service. But you know,
shout out to the one gay dude at Applebee's.
Yo,
I know
exactly
to the top
what
left.
the fuck you're talking about.
Shout
that dude's
the
bomb. If he ever watches, I hope he does.
Yeah.
Fucking great server, awesome person. Dude, like when I went there with my ex-girlfriend, dude, he was like having a full-blown conversation with us. Like asking about our life. Like he was so nice, dude.
He cares.
Great guy. Kind of reminded me of Hash a little bit. I liked it. R.I.P. Hash. You can't see him, but he's right above us.
Yeah.
I should get a mural painted of Hash, dude.
Yeah, I guess we could explain. We really haven't before, but
no.
Some of you have seen the picture behind us of Walter Payton signed in. It's actually Joey's late friend, Michael Hash.
Who's my dog's name after. Kia. His middle name was Nakia. I have another one that, not friend. Not going to call my friend because he's kind of an asshole now. Not an asshole. Just kind of one thing led to another. We're not really friends anymore. Here's my other one. Want it back. If you hear this, would like it back.
Please. Or we'll release our cardboard box theory.
Yeah, I'll give you a goddamn paper cup, bro. Don't try to play me.
Yo, for real, you get those shit in between your hand, dude?
Dude, remember that Jackass scene? You ever see that Jackass video?
No, what happened?
Steve-O. Oh, the whole episode. That's almost the whole episode. It was a skit. Steve-O was just giving himself paper cuts everywhere throughout his body. Like there, he did it on his eyelids, dude. His fucking nose, the side of his lip, dude. Isn't it like hard, dude? It's hard to watch.
Why would you, man?
It's hard. It's not very enjoyable to watch.
Drugs.
Yeah, dude. That was drugs. Dude, imagine being a Jackass crew member, dude. Could you imagine being a Jackass crew member?
Oh, that shit. That's insane.
I mean, terrible.
After Dunn died, man, that was so heavy. It felt like just if you were a fan of that show or even just a Bam Margera, it just like took the life out of you, man. It's so sad.
Dude, I fucking had like a mural on my skateboard for Ryan Dunn after he passed away. That was sad. It was very sad.
Rest in peace to Ryan Dunn.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ryan Dunn. I know there's more sports news we could talk about here. Oh, you know what? Let's talk about LeBron a little. We're going to switch over to some LeBron James.
All right, so I actually have a pretty strong opinion about this.
Okay, let me hear it.
So LeBron, everyone's blaming LeBron James right now to basically like say that he's ruining the team and like he's not showing the effort on defense but is expecting people from other people. I don't think LeBron is the problem with this Magic team. I mean, this it is a Magic-led team, but this Lakers team. I think the problem is they didn't build the team right.
Yeah.
Because if you look back at the past 8 years when LeBron has dominated the East, it's been primarily with LeBron driving and passing out to three-point shooters.
Yeah.
Which has been a technique that's consistently worked, but LeBron actually has the highest three-point shooting percentage on his team.
Jesus, dude. I didn't know that at all.
So that's when you... Right there, it's pretty much what you need to tell you about what's going wrong with this team.
Well, did you see him drain that three last night?
Oh, yeah, that shit was insane.
That was gross, dude.
I think LeBron's still going to get his team together and make the playoffs, but if they want to make any more noise, they need to change the core of that team.
Do you think LeBron is... You think he's going to win another title in his career?
Yes.
I do, too.
I think he's got one more, and I'm going to bet, you heard it here first, it's going to be next year.
Next year?
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
So you see Kyrie Irving, he's pretty much done in Boston at this point. And he's already made his amends with LeBron. Now, if you're Kyrie Irving, which team you can't really join Houston unless Chris Paul goes bye-bye and out of the contenders. The Warriors are still going to be there, but they're not going to be as potent without Klay Thompson or Draymond Green or Boogie.
Dude. Hell no.
So then you're looking at it, and you could possibly maybe sign with the Knicks. That's a possibility, and build a team with Durant and Anthony Davis. But it looks like the most possibilities that LeBron will have Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving.
Dude.
To help him out. And I think those three can honestly get it done if they have a lot of three-point shooters and some hard rebounders on that bench.
Well, yeah, that's true. They're going to need some hard rebounders. You think Durant goes to the Knicks?
I definitely don't think Durant stays with the Warriors.
I don't think he stays with the Warriors.
There's a chance he might.
Yeah.
But
when you come out mid-season and are like, you guys gotta stop asking me about this bullshit. Like, I'm just trying to play basketball. I don't want to hear about these, like, about me being a free agent next year. You leave.
Yeah,
you're not
like,
committed. Like,
he needs to win one to solidify his career. I think all he needs is one title without Steph.
Dude,
That's just one.
Without
just
the
one.
Warriors, without being on the Warriors. Because he's going to win another one this year. There's no question.
Yeah,
about it.
I mean, if you think the Warriors aren't going to win the title this year.
Who's stopping them? I mean, maybe the Rockets, dude. The Rockets put up a pretty goddamn good fight last year.
Yeah, and even the game they played this year, the Rockets just have a way about stopping them. And I really think that series could go down to the wire. Talent-wise, the Sixers got their shit together. I'm not even saying this because I'm a Sixers fan. It's just the only team with the starting five that has really good, competent shooters across the board.
Yeah.
That's not just shooters, but just ball players. But no team's gonna stop.
Dude, it's weird. Every time I play NBA and sim a season, dude, fucking Ben Simmons wins the title every year. He's always MVP. I'm like, dude, this is a sign. This is a sign. Like, they're going to win one.
Ben Simmons needs to start hitting that three if you want to worry about him.
Yeah, he does. He needs to start hitting shots.
This guy's like a timid lion. Just like, I could drive and dunk on you, but I can't hit this three, so I'm just going to stand back here.
Dude, they literally just stand, like, right at the fucking basket. They're like, well, let's see what, like, the defenders literally stand right at the basket. They're like, well, let's see what happens.
Yeah, the one dude was literally like 20 feet behind.
Yeah, every time I play with Ben Simmons online on NBA with somebody, dude, they always don't even guard him from the three line. They're just like, yeah, obviously it's not going to hit, so I'm just going to stand in the fucking paint the whole time.
Yeah, so maybe want to shoot one of those.
But do you think LeBron is the problem at?
No, LeBron is the solution. LeBron is the best player in the world. And I don't think it's LeBron's fault they're losing. I think the way LeBron's handling it could be a little bit murky.
Yeah.
But I don't think LeBron's fault.
Yeah, I don't think it's LeBron's fault either. What do you think is going to be the Lakers season? Do you think the Lakers make playoffs? Do you think the Lakers don't make playoffs?
Here's the problem. They're sitting at 10th, 11th seed right now.
Yeah.
And the tough West, it's not going to matter if they make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's not going to matter at all, dude. It's not going to matter at all.
That's another reason why this LeBron ball is not really working.
Mm-mm.
But speaking of Steph Curry, I know we brought him up with the Warriors. Him and Obama actually had a meet and greet where they kind of slammed a little bit rap music a little bit for promoting toxic masculinity. Basically, Obama went on to talk about how like they're basically making a product of like having like women all over them like twerking and shit and like.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I have that. If you're it's the direct Obama quote.
Basically like calling out rappers.
Yeah, it's basically like for like. Basically, like making other people question manhood or like what
calling
it actually
out
is like.
Rap, basically calling out. He was basically just talking like, I forget what he says.
Yeah, he said if you are very confident about your sexuality, you don't have to have 8 women around you twerking. Barack Obama slams hip hop and rap music stars promoting toxic masculinity by surrounding styles with video vixens. Vixens, for those who don't know, is basically just props. Like basically, yeah. But yeah.
Obama.
Shit, man. You know when Obama and Steph Curry are joining forces for that. Yo, Obama, we didn't get to talk about it in the last one, but that 45 jacket at that Duke North Carolina game.
That was nice. That was so nice.
Talking about a low-key flex, man.
Dude, he's always low-key flexing like that. It's fucking Obama's always low-key flexing.
That's why Obama's the man.
We got some other breaking news coming in hot. You know what? We're going to go over this for 1 minute. We're going to go over this for, which time we got left here? I think we're at 50. Yeah. We're going to go over this for 0.5 seconds. Bryce Harper was signed to the Phillies.
Yeah. Philadelphia, rejoice.
Yeah. Philadelphia, rejoice.
We might have another title that you guys can talk about for the next decade.
Yeah. Now, thank you. Because now baseball is going to be popular in our area again. So now I have to hear about that. So thanks, Bryce Harper. Appreciate you, bud, but
thank you so much.
Shout out Zach Graham, because I know he's probably hype right now. Another thing I want to talk about, I want to thank this person from the bottom of my fucking heart. Literally, I'm being genuine right now. I want to thank him with all my might. Thank you, Witten, for going back to the Dallas Cowboys and leaving the Monday Night Football booth.
Oh God, that was terrible, man.
That was a car crash every single night on Monday. You were one of the worst announcers I've ever heard in my entire life.
Definitely not a Tony Romo.
No.
Do you think he does anything for the Cowboys?
I think maybe. I mean, he's gonna score touchdowns. He's fucking Jason Witten, but I don't think he's gonna be like fucking anything too hot for him. Like I don't think he's gonna be.
So you don't think he'll like basically put him over the edge or anything?
I don't think he's gonna be one of the top tight ends in the league at all. I don't think he's gonna be that good at even thinking about it. I think he's just gonna. Like I said, I think they want to bring in a veteran to be a vet, because their team is the youngest team in the NFL. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So they want to bring in a veteran to fucking help him out, be a leader, blah blah blah, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I mean that leadership in the locker room is huge, and honestly, on third downs where the Cowboys really struggled for the most part in the season, I think he could help out there. So
he's a good blocker too. Yeah, he's a great blocker.
It's not all pessimistic here for you, Zach Graham. We're talking to you right now. It's not all pessimistic. Is Dak still your quarterback, but it's all right.
Dak Prescott's trash. You got any? I think I got some more topics here we can enroll in.
Yeah.
Enroll in. Yeah. Actor Luke Perry hospitalized. No idea who you are, but hope you get done.
Yeah, don't die.
Oh, let's talk about this. Momo, the Momo challenge. You hear about the Momo challenge?
Oh, that shit's weird, man.
This shit's been going on for like 2 years. I feel like I saw the same fucking article a year ago about this thing. Yeah. It resurfaced again. I don't know if I'm wrong or what's going on.
This shit's really creepy.
Because I saw that face before too, and it's.
So let's look up where it's basically from. What is it though? Like the gist of it, like it's.
I'm gonna look up Momo.
So it's.
Oh, dude, like that face is fucking. I'm gonna put this face on the screen for you guys to see then too. Just make sure no kids are watching it.
Yeah.
If I can figure that out, it's gonna be a long. I have no. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna fucking
trust the process.
Yeah, exactly. That's. We're gonna take the Sixers saying, and we're gonna go with trust the process, because this shit. I'm not a producer. Michael's not a fucking producer, so I can't hire a producer either. I'm not fucking rich. So just work with us here for a minute. All right. Momo. Jesus, dude. Despite several social media reports establishing a relationship between the Momo challenge and the suicide of a 12-year-old girl, no link has been confirmed by authorities. Authorities in Brazil have not confirmed any case linked to the Momo challenge. So it's happening literally all over the world.
Yeah, it's basically a challenge for those who don't know, where like this person, like people will message this girl,
creepy,
and like she'll basically lead them or tell them to do certain things.
Well, did you see the video? Did you see the video, like the Momo video on YouTube? Dude, it's like a little boy or girl singing this like lullaby song, I guess you could call it. It's really creepy, and it's talking about killing yourself, like telling you to kill yourself. Like that's what the
healthy.
Let me look up some lyrics of it. I want to find where it came. They have no idea where it came from.
How's the bass line on it?
It's not bad. It's not too shabby.
Kind of like rolling bodies down a hill or something.
Exactly. Is a hoax internet challenge which was spread by users by Facebook and media outlets. It was reported that children and adults and sort of that fucking word is adolescents. There we go, Michael. There we go. What does it say? We're being enticed by being enticed by a user named Momo to perform a series of dangerous tasks, including violent attacks and suicide. Despite claims that the phenom had reached worldwide propositions, in July 2018, the number of actual compliments was relatively small, and no police forces confirmed that anyone has been harmed of the result of the phenom. Reports
except for that 12-year-old that killed herself.
It's not funny, but
we'll bury that under the rug.
Yeah, reports on awareness of the alleged challenge rose in February 2019 after the police service of Northern Ireland posted a public warning on Facebook.
It's a public service announcement.
So what do you think is going to happen with... Oh, yeah, okay, hold on. The representative of Momo, the accounts used the picture of a sculpture of an Ubun produced by... Don't know the name.
Wait, what the fuck's a Ubun?
I'm looking at it. Hold on, let me give it a look. Appears in folk stories and literature as an old woman or crone with a child in her arms, imploring the passerby to hold her infant, only to then disappear. As legend has it, the weight of the child increases by degrees until the bewitched child is revealed to be nothing more than a huge rock or boulder.
Ooh.
So
they're really they're really digging deep for this troll.
And then it says produced by Kelsku Asayo. Hey man, I went for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got it. You went up for it.
At special effects firm Link Factory, the firm denies any involvement with the Momo challenge itself. The pictures were posted online in 2016 when the sculpture was publicly exhibited. With its bulging eyes and huge beak-like mouth. You ever see the full picture of it, like the full body of it?
Yeah. Whew. Shit's weird, man.
Image of the sculpture named Mother Bird can be considered disturbing. A close-up of the faces gives the impression of a mask or a woman with a strangely distorted features.
Anything called Mother Bird really doesn't sound like it would be a good thing, huh?
I mean, I call my mom Mama Bird, not Mother Bird.
Yeah, no. That's different.
Mother Bird. The remainder of the sculpture, not always shown by Momo accounts or the media, consists of small, bald, childlike body with avian feet and human breasts. What other breasts would they be?
Hey, you never know. Maybe you got some cat tits on there.
Wikipedia is like human breasts. Hey, Wikipedia, I'm not donating to you either. I'm sorry, bud, but I can't even use you in school. So
you cite your sources. I'll help. Joking. They actually do cite their sources.
They do.
You actually have to read through them. So that's a pain in the ass.
That's what's nice, though. At least you get to use their sources that they use.
God forbid we use a public Wikipedia. God forbid.
Dude, I remember teachers flipping out when you use Wikipedia, dude.
Yeah, a kid's getting bullied, that's one thing. But you're chewing gum in class, you're on Wikipedia? Who do you think you are?
Dude, I love when you'd use, like, they'd be like, all right, no Wikipedia. You'd still use Wikipedia. You would just act like it was from a different source. Like, you wouldn't fucking... Nobody would stopped using Wikipedia or still stopped using Wikipedia.
What I would do is there was a lot of times with some of them, they would link the source, and I would just cite that source and put the information in there.
Exactly.
Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
Dude, now they have websites where you can pay for your paper to get wrote. You know what you do there? All you do is every paper you have to get written. Is that the right?
Yeah.
Written. You just would start from 9th grade till you're senior and done. Because then they can't say your work looks any different from when it was typed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know when you would copy someone's homework and they'd be like, oh, I can tell this is fucking Jeremy's homework, you dumbass. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like now you'd be good because you could just have the person, or you could even send them like a letter of your, like, what your writing looks like. And then they could just like kind of copy off that.
Yeah, it's insane. Technology today is just, even in cheating, it's really advanced.
Dude, cheating's advanced a lot. Like, how are you going to stop that? You can't stop that as a teacher. There's no fucking way.
But if people out there, and especially our high school viewers, if you're looking for a way to cheat on a test, I got a tip for you.
Yeah.
So, and we got the camera to show you. Basically, if you're looking down at your test, writing like this, maybe a good old binder at the feet down there, huh? And then maybe write an answer or two right on that bad boy. Not saying do it, not saying I did it.
Right on your hand too, but that you got to write that with like white ink or something. You know
yeah, or just like heat ink, so you just got to piss on your hand a little bit.
You got to whip your dick out in the middle of class to do this, or go to the bathroom and piss on your hand right before we start.
Yeah, someone whipped out our... I think everyone at least had a high school experience where they heard about someone whipping out their dick in class.
I don't know if I have.
I know the person, but...
Oh, I know the person too.
Be kinda. We're not gonna say it.
That person has a house now, I think, too. But that's how we're gonna end it with
Good.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, you got any ending topics here?
Yeah, we'll try to end it on. I don't know if necessarily this is a positive note. Actually, it kind of goes against the grain of positivity. So at the beginning of this podcast, we talked about Robert Kraft, right? Talked about prostitutes bad. Now, a news story just popped up about a former NBA player named Sean Bradley, who was once fined $10,000 for not going to a mandatory team meeting in a strip club.
I heard about that. That's right. Yeah.
So basically, this dude literally got fined for $10,000. The thing is, even because he was a Mormon.
Yeah.
It's because he was a Mormon. He didn't go to a strip club.
Motherfucker gonna have 9 wives but can't go to the strip club, dude. Right?
Yeah.
The Mormons won't have 9 wives.
I'm pretty it's something like that.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure it's
If
Mormons.
not, I'm sure they have enough fucking doors to knock on. Once again, Mormons, you knock on my door, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh my god. All right, my ending topic is UFC's having a amazing event this weekend. Very good event. Thank God nobody's gotten injured. Knocking on wood.
This is plastic, just like anything else in the world. Am I right?
The card's amazing. I'm just gonna give you the lowdown on the card quick before we end this up.
A quick rundown. I don't get why they call it a rundown. You're not running downhill when you're doing it. And sometimes you could be reading from down to up. So it would be the run up. True. I'll give you the run up.
That's true. The run up.
That's kind of afterwards. Why would you run upwards afterwards?
All right, so the main event, we're going to start off from the beginning of the card. Cody Garbrandt versus Pedro Munhoz. Tisha Torres versus Wiley Zhang. And then we got the most anticipated fight. Not the most anticipated. One of the most anticipated fights.
The most anticipated fight in UFC history.
They'd say that literally every fight would be so funny. We got Ben Askren versus Robbie Lawler. Ben Askren's coming from 1. He's like 18-0, arguably one of the best wrestlers. I don't know of all time, but like one of the best wrestlers right now. He never got to come to the UFC because him and Dana White had a beef for a while.
Is this the guy they got from the other promotion?
Yeah, like the Asia promotion one. He's good. It's gonna be a good fight. And then you got Tyron Woodley versus Kamaru Usman for the welterweight title. Gonna be a great fight. Yeah. Great fight. And then you got John Jones versus Anthony Smith.
If Jones passes his drug test,
dude, if John Jones does not pass his drug test, I'll fucking kill him. I'll kill him. I'll kill myself. Just kidding. I won't kill myself. He'll kill me. But I guess we'll end the 45th episode of the Cardboard Box Theory.
Yeah, it was a really good one. And don't forget to check out good old Cardboard Box Theory water bottle right here.
Got check it out too, bro. All right. So yep. First video went pretty good, I'm going to say.
Yeah, it went pretty well.
Yeah, now it's got to edit it. Hopefully everything goes well. So, good night, guys.
Take it easy.